Dumbbells are one of the staples of a good home gym, but they do tend to dominate a good amount of space. Adjustable dumbbells are gonna essentially eliminate that problem, but there's a lot for you to choose from, so it can be a little tough when going to find which one is best for you. I've been using the SmartFit Nüobell adjustable dumbbells for a while now, and I have a lot to share with y'all in today's review. What's up everybody, it's Jake, and you know where I am, the BarBend Garage Gym, and I've got another review teed up and ready to go for y'all today, the SmartFit Nüobell adjustable dumbbells. In this video, I'm gonna take you through everything these dumbbells have to offer, from the price, some of the features, as well as the pros and cons, and who should or maybe should not add these to their home gym. But you know how this goes too. Before I get going, I gotta let you know, we've reviewed a good amount of adjustable dumbbells on BarBend.com. And if you wanna browse our best list, just go ahead and search BarBend Best Adjustable Dumbbells. Our list is gonna pull right up for you, and you can find out which ones that we like the best. Okay, so let's talk about what I like about the Nüobells. For starters, they're adjustable dumbbells, so they're gonna take up minimal space in your home, which is really nice. You know, each one of these individually, it only takes up a little bit more space than a shoebox would. So you don't have to, you know, make a whole lot of adjustments, move things around just to add these to your home. Now, once again, they are adjustable, and it's super easy to adjust the weight as well. So there's 5-pound increments with these, and you can tell I'm just flying through these adjustments right here. A lot of times with adjustable dumbbells, you know, they tend to get stuck on you. It could be a little difficult just to transition from weight to weight. And that's something that I haven't experienced with these dumbbells, and I don't think you will either. And these that I have in front of you right now, these range from 5 to 80 pounds. So they're gonna replace 16 individual dumbbells, which is really nice. It allows you to add a couple more pieces of equipment to your gym because you don't have to worry about a dumbbell storage rack at all with these. Once again, these range from 5 to 80 pounds, but there's also a 5 to 50 pound option for you to purchase. So that's nice. You just get a little bit of variety with the Nüobells. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the issues that I noticed that you also might experience with the Nüobells. They feel pretty durable when I'm working out with them in my hands, but I gotta say, they're likely not as durable as your traditional dumbbell, you know, especially a rubber-coated one or maybe even a urethane one. So I'll just try to prevent from dropping these on the ground. There's a little bit of plastic used right here to keep the plate and the handle together as one piece. And you know, that could be a cause for concern for some people as well. You know, if you're training to failure, a lot of times people with dumbbells tend to drop them, and that's something you just really don't want to do with these dumbbells. Okay, so I spoke about price a little bit with the Nüobells, but let's expand on that now. So the 5 to 50 pound bells, those are priced right around 600 bucks. These 5 to 80s are around 750, and the stands, once again, are not included with your purchase. So with the stands, you have 2 different color options to choose from, gray or black. The gray stand is priced right around 185 bucks, while this black one's about 195. Now, they do the exact same. There's no difference between the two of them. That's really just gonna boil down to how you want them to look. Now, I know you could be spending over $1,000 on these Nüobells, and I'm not saying that's cheap. I know it's kind of expensive, but when you compare the fact that these are gonna replace 16 different dumbbells in your home, they're gonna be cheaper as well, especially if you were to add those one at a time because shipping. But also, they're gonna be a little bit cheaper than if you went with the full set from a company that offers their set in this same weight range. So when it's all said and done, this is actually a pretty solid value because they take up minimal space in your home, they feel pretty sturdy in your hand, and like I said, they're gonna replace 16 different dumbbells if you went for the 5 to 80 pound option right here. If you're tight on space, or maybe you just don't want a bunch of dumbbells lying around your home, this is a pretty good option to consider because, like I said, you're gonna be saving money, especially once you tack on the additional price of finding yourself a dumbbell storage rack for your home gym. Okay, so let's talk about the build now with the Nüobells. Let's start this off with the footprint and how much space you're gonna need for these to be in your home gym. Each one individually is only about 8 inches wide and around 19 inches or so in length. Now, when they're together, you're gonna need about 18, 19 inches or so because you'd wanna have a nice little space between the two of them. It's just something worth remembering, and it really doesn't take up a whole lot of space when you put it into perspective like that. The handle is fully knurled. I wasn't able to find the exact diameter for y'all, but compared to some other dumbbells I've used in the past, it seems to be around 30 millimeters or so. So I think it's gonna feel pretty good in your hands, especially that fully knurled handle right there. It's gonna give you a nice little grip. It's chrome plated, so it's gonna look pretty good. It's also gonna provide a little bit of protection from rust and corrosion, but probably just want to clean it every so often just to keep them in good shape. The heads are rounded right here. I don't know what they're made of, but they feel really durable, and they're, like I said, pretty durable, so you don't want them to fall on your toe. That's gonna hurt, but the plastic right here in between, the two heads, it's gonna hold them together. Might not be the most durable thing in the world, so just be careful with them and try not to drop them too much. And the stands are also made out of plastic. So once again, just be careful. Don't slam your dumbbells down in here because you might crack it, break it, and that's obviously something that you don't want. Let's talk a little bit more about the features now. Maybe my favorite thing about the Nüobells is just how easy it is to adjust the weight. I mean, as you can see, I'm flying through these weight options right here. I just went from 5 to 80 in a matter of seconds. That was super easy, but it's also really easy to see which way you need to go to adjust the weight. So there's a plus and a minus right here. It's gonna tell you which way to rotate the handle to, in fact, adjust your weight accordingly. And there's also an indicator on both ends of the handle. That's just gonna tell you exactly what weight you're working with and really just eliminating any confusion whatsoever. That's a really nice touch. And once again, the handle is not ergonomically shaped. If you don't know what that means, an ergonomically shaped handle is thicker in the middle than it is on the ends. And since you don't have a whole lot of working room with these Nüobells right here, just something that probably couldn't be done. I personally like it, but I understand why somebody might not, and also prefer an ergonomically shaped handle. All right, y'all, let's take a quick walk around these Nüobells now. Let's start with the handle. I personally like the fact that it's not ergonomically shaped. I don't really like my dumbbells to be thicker in the middle, so that's a nice touch for me personally. They're fully knurled, and it seems to have a chrome plating on here, which makes them look good, and it's gonna prevent a little bit of rust and corrosion from forming. In terms of changing the weight, it's my favorite thing about these dumbbells. It's super easy. I mean, that's about as effortless as it could be. Another really cool thing here is that you do have indicators telling you which way to turn the handle to adjust the weight to get that exact weight that you want. And you also have indicators that are gonna tell you, which weight you have, which one you're working with, which is pretty nice too. Now, the plates here are really durable. You don't want that falling on your toe. That's gonna hurt. But everything else, there's a little bit of plastic used to hold the plates and the handle together, as well as for the stand. So you just want to be a little bit cautious here because the last thing you want is for these to break on you. Okay, so who should purchase the Nüobells? Well, if you're tight on space, or maybe you just don't want a ton of dumbbells lying around, I think you're gonna really love the fact that these don't require a whole lot of space. I mean, they're only gonna take up a little bit more space than a shoebox would, so that's really nice. And plus, it's super easy to adjust the weight here, so I don't think you're ever gonna have to worry about the mechanism in here getting stuck on you and preventing you from really using them and adjusting the weight on you at all. And once again, about space, this 5 to 80 pound option right here, that's gonna replace 16 individual dumbbells in your home. So that's really nice because you're gonna save money in the long run instead of buying those individually. Okay, so who should not purchase the Nüobells? Well, I know they're gonna be cheaper than buying a full set of dumbbells, but you still might be spending $1,000 or so if you were to go for the 5 to 80 pound option that we have right here. So if that falls out of your price range, there's other ones out there that are less expensive than these. but they also might not last you as long. So that's just, you know, pros and cons a little bit right there. They do feel pretty durable in my hands, but I gotta say, you know, there is a good amount of plastic here in the stand as well as to hold the plates and the handle together. So they're probably not gonna be as durable as a traditional dumbbell. So you do run the risk of causing some irreversible damage to these, and that's something you obviously do not want to happen at all. And if you need more than 80 pounds, you know, it's just, you're not gonna get that here. So at that point, you're better off just going and get yourself some traditional dumbbells just to accommodate to your strength. All right, y'all, that's all I have for you today on the Nüobells. These are awesome in my opinion. It's super easy to adjust the weight. You have 80 pounds to work with, and they're gonna replace 16 individual dumbbells in your home by taking up a fraction of the footprint. And they're also gonna be a little bit cheaper too in the long run. And since there is a good amount of plastic mixed in right here with the stand and, you know, to hold the plates and the handle together, I don't think they're gonna be as durable as a rubber-coated dumbbell or a urethane dumbbell for that matter. So just something to remember, you're gonna wanna be a little bit more careful with these right here. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this video was helpful, helped you learn a little bit more about the Nüobells. You know, as always, stay on the lookout for my next review. But for now, head over to BarBend.com and you can read more about this product. Just search BarBend Nüobell Adjustable Dumbbell Review, and that article is gonna pull right up for you. I'll see y'all next time.